So we are out in the woods doing some exploring in Greene County, Indiana. And behind us is what looks like an old homestead with a big chimney. But back here behind, as you can see, we have located what seems to be a 1959 Buick. If we are right, just sitting here in the middle of the woods. I mean, let me kind of pan around. I mean, these woods are thick. There are hollers everywhere. And just right here in the middle of it is this car. We got some trees growing out of it. The reason why we think it might be a 59 Buick is kind of this fender, which is in pretty decent shape. Kind of looks like an eyeball. There's where the headlights would be. It kind of pops up. Yeah. Almost looks like an eye.
And it's even part of it over here, look.
Yeah, there's parts. Yeah, there's a piece of metal here. Looks maybe a tree fell on it at some point. Now, obviously, there's nothing left of it. But you can still see, I don't know if the green was the original color, if it's just changed, but it seems to be.
It could be part of like the windshield. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's some, like aluminum. There's some, even inside.
Yeah. Was this a car, like, or a truck?
Yeah, this would have been a car.
Yeah. The trunk would have been back here.
Yeah. It's kind of hard. It's all, I don't know if those would have been parts of the sort of the window frames themselves, but
well, like the old like wheel in here.
is a part of the rim.
Yeah, look, it's like,
oh wow, yeah, it just kind of buried. Let me see if we can zoom in. Wow, that's probably buried, what, 6 inches into the ground. And then over here, yeah, it looks like someone has shot it, some target practice into it. But look at this, we got the, it looks like this may have been part of the windshield, like I think you said.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you can see part of the glass as it's been busted out. And again, this is, there's nothing around here. And it's hard to imagine, to me, how this would have ever even wound up back here. The bumper's actually in pretty decent shape. Look at this bumper back here, guys.
Oh yeah.
And this is like an acre of car right here. So you can see the side fender here is almost, probably a tree fell on it or something like that. But it looks like that would be part of the original frame, I guess.
Yeah, tail light.
Look at that. Oh wow, that's really cool. Look at that. That's actually not in terrible shape. You could even see some of the reflector is sort of in there.
Red on it or whatever.
Wow,
yeah.
that's pretty amazing.
Well, this car is obviously not in good shape, but it's crazy to think that there's still this much left. Like, these cars were really good back then.
Yeah, yeah.
With the weather conditions, like, I'm surprised that it's even still.
Yeah, I can't believe that it's not totally. I wonder if at some point there was some kind of, this wheel well, some kind of repair. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
And see if we can see. You can't see the wheel underneath that, but wow, that's pretty amazing. Oh, there's still some, you can see the green, some, looks like just part of the trim maybe. I guess that would have been like aluminum.
Yeah.
Because it's still in good shape. I mean,
yeah.
And it's just hard to believe, again, if we go around, I mean, how this ever wound up out here.
Yeah.
I mean, we are just out in the middle of some pretty thick woods. It's not super old woods, but yeah, you can see the wheel down here on the driver's side too. Wow, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know why anybody would come out here and use this for target practice. I wondered if maybe there's a steering wheel right here, boys. Look at that steering column. You can see the wheel.
Wow, look at that. That's awesome.
Well, that's pretty amazing. I'm sure this is probably the home to a lot of critters, and we're interrupting there.
Yeah.
We're breaking in, but
Rabbit, like,
yeah. Man, that is pretty awesome. I mean, it's just unbelievable. It's sad to think that it's just, at some point, if this was a 59, I mean, that's what, 64 years ago? I mean, this was somebody's pride and joy.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes you wonder too if the car was even maybe red or pink at one point.
Yeah, it's hard to
Oh,
tell.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just pretty
not rust
amazing.
right here. That's like literally paint.
Yeah, it looks like it's just the original paint here. Let me go back around one more time and just kind of get maybe a kind of a pan out. Look at that, the tree growing right in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder how old that tree is. I mean, it's not old, super old, but that thing's probably, you know, 15, 20 years old.
Grill on it. That's
Yeah, the grill, I mean, it's still in pretty awesome
I do have
shape.
some.
Look
old,
at
like,
the wiring.
wires, yeah.
The wiring is still there. And we saw the steering wheel, which is right here. But what we didn't mention was you can see, looks like the springs of the seat still here. There's some other springs down here.
Yeah, it is.
And from this end, you can actually see what I guess looks like, you know, the windshield and maybe even an old wiper, maybe.
Oh yeah, wait, is that an old?
Down here. I'll just zoom in. But yeah, pretty fascinating. Here's another part of a window.
Yeah.
You see it's
Oh,
sort of busted out. So we'll kind of zoom back out and just get kind of a close-up of the front. And if we're wrong about the make, the year, and the make and model, or I guess the year and the make of this, but it looks like a 59 Buick. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And I want to make sure,
Yeah, the front bumper is actually.
yeah, and the rear bumper is too. And then of course I want to make sure I got this, just holding my phone, that we have this tail light, just because I don't know if my camera, I was looking at it, but I don't know if the camera was looking at it so well. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Well, thank you for joining the three of us, and stay tuned for some other adventures.